Welcome to Cine Here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nicky Tay.
And today, we're going to continue our quarantine series by reviewing the movie Uncorked.
Directed by Prentice Penny, starring Mamadou Ate, Courtney B. Vance, and Niecy Nash. So, the movie Uncorked on Netflix is about an African-American male who is choosing to become a master sommelier instead of taking over the family barbecue business. Really good movie, you know, solid acting, good storytelling, but I think honestly my favorite part about this is watching the process to become a sommelier. If you love wine like I do, then getting to see somebody go through the steps of becoming a master wine taster or wine, I don't know, connoisseur, if you will, was interesting. You know, getting to see all the different regions in France and how they have to understand that in the year and the new world versus old world. Like, I knew it was a lot of work, but now through this movie I can internalize how much work it is. And it was also good to see, you know, a black guy doing something different. You know, how many black guys do you know are sommeliers? None. So that was kind of cool.
Everything you said was very accurate.
Yeah.
And it's very commendable. But let's talk about the movie, okay?
That's the movie.
No.
You got a guy tasting wines. You like wines? What's the movie?
It is the movie.
That's it.
But it ain't the movie.
Okay, here you go.
No, what you said is the movie.
Here you go. Let's go.
But
You about to roll into.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You about to lie.
I'm about to roll into what's bad. So
wow.
Yeah. So if you wanted to see what Nicky Tay just described, hopefully there are documentaries or even something close to it or something being made to show you that process. But if you came to see a good movie, this is not it.
So it's not good?
Not for me, no. I'm gonna explain why. Let me explain why.
Okay.
Let me explain why. One of the biggest drawbacks for this movie is what the director and the editor and the cinematographer decided to do in this movie. This movie is terribly paced. And there are times in the movie that you don't know how they got from this scene to the next scene. There are times in this movie when you don't know how much time has passed from this scene to the next scene. There are a lot of cinematographer decisions that led to some head-scratching moments. Like, why did you decide to have the conversation with his father and him side by side? It really didn't play any part in the movie. We didn't need to see where they are in the films to understand the real emotion in this conversation. Another negative to this movie, I know
that was nitpicky.
I'm just naming one scene. There's a lot of scenes like that. I'm just naming one. Another bad decision in this movie is something that you'll enjoy a lot. The score. The score in this movie, they do have some good songs for sure. But the placement of these songs are terrible. They had a scene in which, I'm going to explain why. They had a scene in which something tragic happened in the movie. I'm not going to spoil anything. And the next following song was an upbeat hip-hop song. Why? I'm supposed to be feeling sad. I'm supposed to be, why are you trying to lift me up in a scene like this? You should be trying to put me down even further. And then the conversation corresponding to that song was sad. So it wasn't even like something good was happening and leading up to the upbeat tempo. It was a terrible placement of the score. I know I'm picking this movie apart, but these are the things that you have to do in order to have a good movie. Like, yes, a normal moviegoer will look at this like Nicky Tay did, and that's fair to say.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No. I'm talking about the way you looked at it.
It was okay.
Yeah, the way you looked at it. I'm not saying that you are not.
I noticed all those things. All my feedback was saying, if you want to understand or see a different part,
and that's what I was pointing to.
That's it.
Like, if that's what you came for, I just said that.
If you don't say like normal moviegoer. Look at it just like, nah, I'm not normal.
I wasn't implying that.
I do this.
You do, bro. You do this for sure. I apologize if that's what you got from that. I was just trying to point out that if you were just coming to watch the movie and you really don't care about none of this kind of stuff, then it's fine. But if you pay attention at all to any of these small things, then you will notice it. When I was watching this movie, I was watching it with my 20, maybe even 21-year-old nephew, and he caught all of the same things. So I don't even think that this is like some above things. Let me keep with my criticism because there's so many. And then I'll let you go. I know it's a little long.
We were just going in.
Another one of my knocks of this movie is the underutilization of the characters. They had really good characters in this movie that we wanted to see more of, like his girlfriend. And she was really only in the story to almost like a plot device, kind of. Like, she was only in the story to kind of push the plot forward, but she never was a character that they tried to build up and make a thing, even though they presented her as much in the trailer and in the beginning of the movie. I would say after the halfway point of the movie, she is used very sparingly in the movie, and only to, like I said, be something that he has to talk to amongst going forward and becoming the wine tester. Now, I will leave all my negatives with that, and I'll let Nikki take their speak.
Just to quickly go over the negatives, I noticed a lot of those things, and a lot of those things were a bit weird, but they didn't detract so much of the movie. I mean, the movie isn't, you know, an Avengers blockbuster. You know, this is a small movie that actually had a decent amount of money put behind it, shot very well. It was shot well. It looked good.
Yes.
With actors that we know. So
that's fair.
I cannot complain that much.
The acting was good. For the positives, the acting was good. It did look good. The cinematography looked good, right? But, you know, with HD cameras, and, you know, you should be able to look good. Like, I think that's almost like the CGI with you. You should be able to look good. Things should not look bad. And it did look good. But the editing and the directorial choices, to me, put me off on this movie. But the acting was solid, and the story was pretty decent.
In the end, I would give Uncorked a 6.5. I don't think that's bad, you know. I like the point that you made. Like, if I really wanted to go and understand what it takes to become a master sommelier, I would love to watch a documentary and see somebody go through that process. This movie didn't give me that much. It gave me enough for me to go, oh, it's a lot of work. Truthfully, I'm not that interested. I just like to drink the wine. And I can tell you if it's a dry versus sweet versus bitter versus tart. You know, we can get into that discussion. But I don't care where it's from. You know, I don't care if it's a Californian grape versus an Argentinian grape. I just want to know that it's good and it's tasty and what I should pair it with, at minimum, you know. But yeah, I mean, a good Netflix movie. This is the kind of film I expect on Netflix. It's a quick watch. You get something and then you keep going. It's not like something like, oh my God, this is gonna be my favorite movie ever. But it's just oh, what is this? It was okay, and then you keep moving.
There's so many more Netflix movies that's better than this.
Yeah, I'm not saying it.
I would say I would have to give this movie a 5. And the reason why I give it a 5 is the same reason why we give most movies 5s. If it is a 5 or higher, me and Nikki Tate always like to say it is a movie that is watchable. Anything less than that, and it's not. This movie is watchable. It is watchable, but that's it. It is a watchable movie on Netflix during a quarantine, right? This is a movie that you might watch when you say, what is there to watch? I've watched everything, and let me just turn something on. There you go, Uncorked. Boom. It won't disappoint you too much, but it definitely won't do anything else but total line of being a watchable movie.
That completes the review of Uncorked. Pop a bottle of wine, champagne, sugar.
Get drunk.
Yeah.
So
no, you don't gotta do that.
You might forget about
you can get a nice little buzz.
So you can forget about
have a good discussion about wines while you drink it. You can make it very interactive.
That's fair.
You can even quiz yourself. You know, if you got multiple wine bottles, you know, have a taste test. See if you can distinct something else.
Trying to get drunk again. Get drunk.
But most importantly, you know, after you watch the movie, come back here and let us know how you feel about it. Let us know what was your favorite thing, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Did you see some of the errors that they made in making the movie? You know, that was pointed out. And as always, don't forget, you've seen it here.